Week 8, Overcoming Obstacles. Welcome back to Giatti Glow, and welcome to Week 8 of our Ikigai journey. I'm Barb Giatti, and I'm glad you're here. Every week we come together to grow and glow, learning to live more fully, more consciously as we glow from the inside out. This is Week 8 of 12 of the Giatti Glow Ikigai podcast series. If you're following along in my 12-week Ikigai book, that's fantastic. If you don't have the book, that's absolutely fine, but you will want something to write with and write on. We made a whole bunch of changes around here. I've taken down the lifecoach.store website and switched everything over to Patreon. So if you're looking for the books and merch and extras, just go to patreon.com/JiattiGlow podcast. Plus, you'll see the little daily motivations that I do every day. You can be a free member or donate to this podcast there. Due to sort of the digital nomad nature of this podcast, today I have my little pug with me. So you may hear some sweet little pug snoring sounds. That's just how it works out today. And so her name's Mushu. She's here with me. She won't be saying very much, but you might hear her snoring a little bit. So let's get on with this. By now, you've likely discovered something important. Living in alignment with your Ikigai is deeply rewarding, but not effortless. The moment you begin moving toward what really matters to you, obstacles tend to appear. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because you're doing something meaningful. Every purpose-driven journey includes resistance. As you work to align your passions, strengths, contributions, and opportunities, you may encounter self-doubt, external pressure, uncertainty, or unexpected setbacks. These moments can feel discouraging, especially when you have invested so much reflection and intention into your path. But obstacles are not signs that you should stop. Very often, they're signs that you're growing. Sorry, I can just hear her. It's so cute. This week is about learning how to meet challenges without abandoning yourself or your purpose. Obstacles are not detours away from Ikigai. They're part of the terrain. One of the most common challenges people face is self-doubt. That quiet, persistent voice that questions whether you're capable enough, talented enough, or ready enough. Fear of failure often travels alongside it, convincing you that making the wrong move could undo everything. When this happens, it's easy to stall or overthink or retreat into safety. Another common obstacle is external expectations. Family, culture, and society often have strong opinions about what a successful or responsible life should look like. Even well-meaning advice can pull you away from your inner truth. Choosing your Ikigai sometimes means disappointing expectations that were never fully yours to carry. You may also notice procrastination or lack of focus, especially when your goals feel large or emotionally charged. Without clear priorities or consistent rhythms, it's easy to feel stuck or unsure where to begin. Over time, this can create frustration or self-criticism. Overwhelm and burnout are also common, particularly when you try to do too much all at once. Purpose can become exhausting if it turns into pressure. And finally, there is fear of change itself. Ikigai often asks you to step into uncertainty, to loosen your grip on what's familiar, and to trust something new. That can feel deeply unsettling, even when the change is something you want. The first step in overcoming obstacles is simply recognizing them. Take a moment to reflect on what challenges have shown up for you so far. Notice how they've affected your energy, your motivation, or your confidence. Ask yourself what kind of support, tools, or perspective might help you move through them rather than around them. Awareness creates choice. One powerful way to work with obstacles is to reframe them, shifting from resistance to curiosity. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you might ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" Imagine taking one challenge you're currently facing and examining it. What is actually underneath it? Is it fear of failure, lack of clarity, limited time, emotional exhaustion? Often, what looks like an external problem has a deeper root. When you identify the root, you can begin to see opportunity hidden within the obstacle. Fear of failure can become an opportunity to build resilience and experiment in small, safe ways. Lack of clarity can invite exploration and learning. Limited time can encourage focus and prioritization. From there, even one small action can shift momentum. Overcoming challenges requires both mindset and practice. A growth mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities and to learn rather than evidence of inadequacy. It reminds you that progress is built through effort, experimentation, and patience. Pairing this with self-compassion is essential. When things don't go as planned, kindness towards yourself keeps you moving forward. Setting boundaries also plays a crucial role. Not every demand deserves your energy. Saying no to what drains you creates space for what aligns with your Ikigai. Boundaries aren't barriers, they're protections. Breaking goals into smaller steps makes obstacles feel less intimidating. When progress is visible, motivation tends to flow. And surrounding yourself with support matters more than many people realize. Mentors, friends, peers, and communities can reflect perspective when your own feels shaky. Mindfulness practices such as journaling, walking, or quiet reflection help regulate stress and bring clarity. They allow you to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. To strengthen resilience, it can help to create a personal plan you return to in difficult moments. Think about the strengths you already possess that have helped you through past challenges. Consider the people, tools, practices that ground you when things feel uncertain. Identify one or two coping strategies that help you reset, whether that's movement or writing or conversation or rest or whatever matters most to you. Having these supports named ahead of time makes them easier to reach when you need them most. Now let's reflect a little bit deeper. Think about a challenge you overcame in the past. Something that felt overwhelming, but now feels sort of integrated into your story. What did that experience teach you? What strengths did it reveal? Those same qualities still live within you. You're not starting from zero. As we close today's episode, I want you to remember this. Obstacles are not proof that you're off track. They're part of the process of becoming aligned. Every challenge you face offers an opportunity to strengthen resilience, deepen self-trust, and clarify what matters most. You do not need to eliminate fear to move forward. You only need to keep choosing alignment, one small step at a time. The path to Ikigai is not always smooth or linear, but it is meaningful, and every obstacle you navigate brings you closer to a life that feels honest, grounded, and purposeful. Next week, we'll explore how to sustain motivation and stay connected to your Ikigai over the long term. I'll see you next week. I don't know if Mushu will be with me or not. Thank you for listening to this Giatti Glow podcast. If you'd like more information about our books, you'd like to get some merchandise, you can check out more about us and see our daily motivations, go to patreon.com/Giatti Glow podcast. That's patreon.com/Giatti Glow podcast. And be sure to like, subscribe, and share us. Thanks.